Hey y'all, man, I just want to make a short message real quick talking about something. So you guys see right here, man, that's like crazy, bro. And like, I know I look like a mess probably right now. I got operation done on my arm, so I had to rest so it can heal. But anyways, not the point of the message. The point of the message is that y'all, like our society, if y'all can't see y'all that Jesus is returning, bro, based off of Bible prophecy, bro, I don't know what does, bro. Because that right there, bro, is insane to me, bro. That's insane to me. You got kids looking up to people like that, y'all. And that's why we're trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all really think these corn stars and OnlyFans people and Instagram models, they know that kids be watching their stuff too, bro. They just don't care. They know. They just don't care, bro. That does not give y'all predator vibes. It does not give y'all weird vibes, bro. They know they got kids watching their stuff, bro. And they don't care. But you call yourself an influencer. You call yourself a leader of society. You call yourself a person who's helping out society with your content, but yeah, you're posting half-naked pictures, thirst traps, you're doing OnlyFans and corn and all that stuff, bro, but you call yourself an influencer, bro, and then a good person to the youth, but you're teaching them that it's okay to do stuff like that. You're teaching boys to lust over women like that, and instead of actually building themselves up as men and leaders as men, to better this world, bro. And I'll be trying to tell y'all, bro, y'all gotta stop blaming God for everything. God gave all of us free will. So yes, even though he knew that the certain people he's going to create would do certain things, bro, God still gives all of us free will to make a decision or not. So even though God knows every decision we're going to make, that doesn't mean he's just going to sit there and stop us every single time we're going to make a bad decision, bro. Because if God did that, then he doesn't stay true to his word, which means that he's not the God who he says he is, bro. Which means that he's a liar, and God's not a liar. God gave us free will for a reason, bro. So we're supposed to be the ones better in this world, not him. God is not responsible for what the world's happening, y'all. It's our fault, and we are supposed to be the ones to better it. But instead, instead of humans doing stuff like this, bro. Just think about that real quick, bro. That's somebody's daughter, bro. You had over 7 million. You had like millions, y'all. Like over 7 million, I heard people saw that, even like plus more, counting, bro. Saw what she dressed, how she dressed, bro. And you had literally women. You had a lot of women. And a good amount of men, I guarantee you, supporting that, bro. Because you had so-called critics, which is people who are really just trying to help her be accountable. Like they're just kids watching stuff like that, y'all. Y'all really think that I don't watch these Grammy Awards and what they be wearing. Like I don't watch stuff. I think that stuff is boring as crap. But y'all got people who be watching their favorite artists, their favorite influencers, going to places like this. And seeing how they dress, bro, there were 7 million plus people who saw that, bro. You know how many women saw that and they're going to wake up and think it's okay to dress like that in public, bro? Her entire boob is showing, bro. Her entire boobs. Her nipples are showing. Y'all think that nipple piercing is covering her nipples? Is not, bro. Her entire boobs are out. That's insane to me. And people want to talk about she's just expressing how she looks. That's just how she dresses. It's okay to do that. There's literally kids watching that, bro. You got dudes' wives watching that. You got dudes' husbands watching that. That's insane to me how y'all think that's okay, bro. And I still remember one time I heard that Justin Bieber, one time he got an award for something. He got on the stage and he was only dressed in his boxers, bro. So you can see his whole entire thing, I guess, poking out his boxers, bro. That's crazy to me. Like, are we serious right now? Is this what we doing now, y'all, as a society, bro? And I might have to blur out her boobs because I'm gonna post this on YouTube. But I don't know, because I don't want to get, because, you know, there's, like, haters out here, y'all, like, who hate godly people. So if they can see even a second of a part of your video, they're going to report that, bro, and try to get you banned or try to get you striked or something, bro. So I don't know how much I can post. I know I can send this on YouTube because another person did it. And I think I can send this on social media, but I know on YouTube I'm going to have to blur that part out. But anyways, man, I really hope this wakes y'all up, bro. Like, it's not God's fault, y'all, that society and that this world's how it is. It's our fault. God gave us free will for a reason. So stop blaming God for every single time you make a bad decision or every single time somebody does something messed up towards you, bro, because it's not his fault. You got so many people in hell, y'all, because they're so busy. You got so many atheists and other people in hell because they're blaming God for everything, bro, but they don't know the Bible. So how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to blame God for something when you don't even know him, bro? That makes no sense to me. You blaming God for everything just because he's God. But you don't understand the full concept of why God allows stuff to happen, bro. Why God allows humans to make certain decisions. And yes, Just because God allows humans to make decisions, good or bad, that doesn't mean that he's not going to protect you, bro, if somebody does try to harm you. But you have to understand that God gave humans free will. So if God just, would y'all rather be controlled like puppets, bro? Would y'all rather be controlled like you're an NPC in a video game? Or would y'all want to have free will, bro? I mean, I guarantee we all want free will, right? So stop blaming God for people's bad decisions and for your bad decisions, and take accountability for your actions, bro. It's not God's fault. It's not. We're supposed to be the ones better in the world, or we're not. God gave us every tool that we need, everything that we need to better this world. We got him, we got the word, we got the Holy Spirit, we got Jesus Christ, we got the angels, we got everything we need, y'all, to make this world a better place. God created this world for a reason, for us to live in, bro. And we are the ones messing it up. It's not his fault, bro. So stop blaming God for everything and stop allowing people like this to get away with what they're doing, bro. You got kids growing up. Y'all gotta understand, you got kids looking up to people like this, bro, on a daily. Thousands, millions of kids looking up to people like this on a daily, bro. So what do you think's going to happen when these little girls who are in middle school, when these girls in high school, elementary, see that woman dressed like that, bro? Or when men see how Justin Bieber dressed one time on that stage with his boxes on, they're going to want to do stuff like that. They're going to think it's okay. But yeah, that's all I want to say, man. I really hope this really helped y'all understand, bro. Y'all need to give y'all lives to God before it's too late, bro. Because this is the world that we're going towards, y'all. I'm telling y'all, these next couple of years, these next few years, y'all, it's about to be hell on earth, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. A lot of stuff's about to happen, bro. This is just the beginning, bro. And it's crazy because I still remember when I was in high school, there was this trend going on. I'm telling y'all, it was a huge trend where women across the world was forming these little groups and planning these little events where they would go to public spaces, like public parks and beaches, especially in beaches where they were literally full blown be naked. And I saw interviewers on YouTube walking up to them, interviewing them walking up to them, interviewing them and asking them why are y'all doing this? And the main thing they would say is because they want to express their bodies, and humans should be able to you know what I'm saying, be naked in public if they want to because it doesn't harm anybody or some bullcrap like that. And then I still remember a lot of the main things that those women were saying when I'm telling y'all, I'm talking about a lot of these women, bro, in groups and public spaces, full blown naked, bro, broad daylight. And these interviewers were going up to the woman asking them, why y'all doing this? And the main thing they were saying is, well, men can go on beaches with their shirt off. Why can't us? They have breasts like us, so why can't we, you know what I'm saying, not wear a bra when men don't have to wear a bra? They can have their whole shirt off, but we can't. That's just so dumb to me. I feel like women don't understand. I feel like some women don't understand. Y'all's breast is literally a sexual body part. If y'all's breast was not a sexual body part, bro, then I'm just gonna say, why is it when a woman and a man is married and they have intercourse, why do you think the man is all up on your breast, bro? Your breast is a sexual body part of your body. Why do you think some men like girls with bigger boobs, some men like a girl with small boobs, some men like girls with medium boobs? Y'all's boobs are a sexual body part. Why do you think y'all have to cover it up when it comes to public spaces? But I'll be trying to tell y'all, bro, I need to wake up, bro, and stop letting people like this get away with stuff like that. And I gave y'all an example of Justin Bieber one time doing something like that too, bro. Y'all gotta stop letting people get away with stuff like this, bro. One day your kid could end up seeing something like this and they're gonna want to do stuff like that, bro. They're going to want to walk out in public and everybody's going to look at them like they're a whore or like they're a F-boy for the men because they're doing stuff like that, bro. And it's crazy because I feel like I don't even believe y'all when those women were saying that stuff, that it's because they want to express their bodies or because that woman right there wants to express her body. I just think it's a thirst trap, bro. I just think it's for attention. I just think it's for views and it's for money. Let's keep it real, bro. This person, I guess, is famous. I don't know who this person is, but if they're at something like that, then they're famous, right? You know how many men is about to see that, bro? This is so sad to say, but you know how many men are about to see that and goon to that, bro? Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. That's going to help her get views, money, and fame, and influence, bro. That's why they do stuff like this, y'all. That's why they do crazy stuff like this, bro. Because it's all for money, bro. It's all for attention, bro. Not doing it so they can be like, yeah, I just want to be one of the first people to show people that it's okay with how you dress. No, bro, that's cap, bro. They are doing this for influence and to keep you in your sin, bro. These people are satanic puppets, bro. Y'all need to stop letting people get away with stuff like this, bro. But God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe. I really hope this helps somebody else. This is not me bashing her. This is not me you know what I'm saying, hating on her, y'all. I'm just showing y'all an example of the times we are going towards, bro. This is going to get normalized in these next few years. Y'all going to see more women dressing like this and more men dressing like this. And I won't be shocked if that something does happen where they do allow nakedness in certain public areas, y'all. We are living in Babylon, y'all. Y'all think this is bad, bro? Y'all think this is bad, bro? We are going towards some times, y'all, where it's going to get real wicked, bro. So God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe. And I pray y'all have God in your life. Because if y'all do, bro, y'all going to get trapped in stuff like this real easily, bro. Because more than 95% of this world is going to get trapped in stuff like this, bro. I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to wake up, man. But God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe. And also, one last thing before I dip as well, man. Bro, y'all also, bro, stop making excuses when you know what I'm saying, make a bad, like, decision. And when, like, it just blows my mind, y'all, how many people was defending that. I even looked at the comment sections of a person talking about that, and there were literally people, y'all, defending that. There was a guy who said something against it, and there was some woman who was like, you just don't, there was a woman who, like, basically gave that woman an excuse, like, you just don't, you know what I'm saying, you just can't bag a woman like her or something like that, bro. Who would want to bag a woman like that, bro? Even for y'all's women, would y'all be okay if y'all man walked outside with just their boxes on and their whole thing is poking out, bro? I guarantee you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want your boyfriend or your husband walking out and there's just women everywhere and he's walking out with his boxes on. You're going to have women staring at that, bro. You're going to have women thirsting over that, bro. Because we live in a lustful country. This is Babylon, bro. We live in a lustful world. So don't stop. I'm just getting sick and tired of women thinking it's okay to do certain things, but it's not okay for men to do the same thing. Or for men thinking that it's okay for men to do certain things, but it's not okay for women to do that same thing. It's like, bro, y'all gotta stop, bro. This is unacceptable for both men and women, bro. Unacceptable, bro. Very unacceptable for both men and women, bro. That is unacceptable, bro, and disgusting. You got children, young teenagers looking up to people like this. It's not just adults, bro. You got teenagers gooning and stuff like that, bro. You got young girls and young boys looking at people dressing like this, and they gonna be lusting over that stuff, bro. And now your daughter, 15 years old, and she pregnant, or your son, 15 years old, and he's having a baby with some girl, bro, because he's so used to seeing stuff like that. I'm telling you, bro, we're going towards a time, y'all, where we're about to see lust at an all-time high. It's already at an all-time high, but y'all, stuff like this is gonna get real normal real soon, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. And there was even men, y'all, going to these interviews where these women were butt naked at the beaches and at the public places, bro. And when the interviewers walked up to the men and they wanted therapy, and the men, there was literally like I think near a lot of those men was like, oh yeah, I think it's fine, you know what I'm saying? The reason why they're saying that, y'all, because they were literally staring at those women butt naked, bro. Because we live in a lustful world, bro. So of course the majority of men is going to be, a lot of these men are going to be okay with women dressing up like that or being naked in beaches and stuff like that because they want to see stuff like that, bro, because they're lustful, bro. So no duh, they're not agreeing with it because they think it's good for women. They're agreeing with it, bro, because it helps their lust. That's why those men were agreeing to that stuff, bro. They're staring at those women butt naked. Some of them were literally like around those women talking to them while they're butt naked, bro. It's just all thirst trap, bro. And I guarantee the reason why those women were doing that, bro, and Justin Bieber did that, is because it's all just a thirst trap, bro. Like, y'all gotta understand, people are willing to go really far, y'all, to seek validation and attention. Y'all be thinking that people can only take something so far to get attention, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, bro, people are willing to go really, really, really far, y'all, just to get attention, validation, looks at them, all types of stuff, money, all types of humans are willing to go really, really far, bro. So y'all thinking that something like this is crazy, bro. You know how far a human can go just to get clout and money and fame or just attention in general, bro. Humans go really far, bro. So y'all gotta stop allowing people to normalize, because it's gonna get normalized if y'all keep allowing people to get away with stuff like this, bro. You gotta understand, you want kids one day. Do you want your kid dressing like that, or like what Justin Bieber did with his boxers and his things poking out? Would you want something like that, bro? Would you want everybody looking at your daughter like she's a whore, or would you want every female looking at your son like he's an F-boy? Like he's a whore, basically? Would you want that, bro? I guarantee you don't. And if you do, if you're a parent who says that you wouldn't mind your son or your daughter dressing like something like this, bro, what I said about Justin Bieber, you're insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And you're just saying that because you're more busy trying to be cool in front of and trying to be cool in society and try to fit in with society instead of you going against stuff like this and actually teaching humans the right path, bro. And that is bad parenting, bro. Bad parenting. But like I said before, this is not a hate message. This is not me hating on her. I don't even know who she is. I was using this as an example, bro, because she's famous if she's out of something like this, bro. So I was just using that as an example. But y'all got to stop allowing people to normalize such behavior like this, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, we are going towards some times, y'all, and this is just going to get worse, bro. It's going to get worse, man. It's very sad, bro. She could have dressed in anything else, bro. Anything else. Even half her boobs could have been showing, and like that's still not good, but that would have been better than that, bro. Her whole boobs are out. That's insane to me. And like I said before, this is not a hate message. This is not me bashing Justin Bieber or bashing her. I was just using those two as the examples, bro. I don't know her. I don't want to know Justin Bieber like that. I think Justin Bieber did give his life to God, so I know that like what I used for him was like something that happened probably like a while back. But I was using it as an example, bro, because like, bro, like, this is getting bad, bro. This is getting bad, man. It really is, bro. This is crazy. When I saw that, I was like, what? That's crazy to me, bro. And how many people were being okay with that, bro, is insane. Insane, man. Like I said before, y'all, I just heard about people saying that Justin Bieber was wearing, like, these boxers on stage. And you know, like somebody says boxers, they're thinking that it's like, you know what I'm saying, like regular underwear, right? I just looked on Google. It doesn't really look like boxers. I don't know for sure, but you know what I'm saying, even if that wasn't boxers, bro, I won't be shocked if something like that did happen. Like, not with him specifically, but I won't be shocked if somebody did walk around with just their boxers in public, bro, and you saw millions of people looking at it. Like, it's just stuff like that is going to get normalized, y'all. So just because it was a woman doing it, that doesn't mean that there's not men out there who's willing to walk out with just with just actual underwear and their thing is poking out, bro. Like, that wouldn't be surprising, bro. It really wouldn't be, bro, because we're going into a sexist, we're going into a really lustful society, bro. So even if that wasn't really boxers to me, I don't really know for sure. I couldn't really like, I literally looked it up on Google and it didn't really like, it didn't look like underwear, it looked like regular shorts, but I don't know for sure. But anyways, just because this was a woman doesn't mean I'm bashing women, doesn't mean I'm hating women. I saw that and I was like, bro, I gotta speak about that, bro, because both men and women, y'all, in the near future is going to be dressing like this, bro. So, yeah.